Despite of her tiredness, Meera went into the kitchen to make some dinner for the children. Despite of her tiredness, despite of, in spite of होना चाहिए, either we use in spite, okay, in spite of or despite, okay, in spite of her tiredness, ठीक है. The committee agreed that a small businesses has been has been a small businesses has been adversely affected by COVID-19 has been have been when Nisa will have finished her task. When will Nisa guard over making mistakes by carefully checking the assignment. Guard over. अच्छा, guard against. The team of scientists who were conducting team similar वर्ब plural कैसे लग गया. Do you mind lending me your book for an hour? I caught a white cat rustling beneath my room. I caught a white cat rustling beneath my room. Under my room. अच्छा, in my room. अच्छा अच्छा. The country has the lowest per capita income and needs to create jobs to the youth. Has the lowest per capita income and to create need, needs to create jobs for the youth, to the youths. My brother lost his job during the lockdown, but he had got a new job now. Lost his job during the lockdown, but he had got a new job now. He he got होना चाहिए. अच्छा, he had got. He will be leaving home at 8 a.m. to beating me. To it. After knowing truth, the jury took the right decision in the case. After knowing the truth, the jury took the right decision in the case. Knowing, after knowing, the jury took the right decision in the case. No error. So knowing, after knowing truth होना चाहिए. The नहीं होगा. Everyone should respect those parents, teachers and elders. Those of parents, teachers and elders. अच्छा अच्छा, हीज के लिए एवरीवन आएगा. हीज के लिए, सॉरी, दो एवरीवन के लिए ही जाएगा. If you work hard, you secure good marks. If you work hard, you secure good marks. you would secure good marks. You will secure good marks. Rani was extremely upset. The simplest way to get proper recognition is, despite चाहिए आ चुका है. Thanks to an insight, thanks to an insight and persistence of the local doctor, hundreds of the victims, hundreds of victims have been able to resume normal life. Thanks to an insight and persistent of an insight and a persistence. Thanks to an insight and a persistence of the local doctor, hundreds of victims have been able to resume normal life. Thanks to an insight. Mhm. One of their freighters, a Neptune, will be leaving in 2 weeks. Okay, will be leaving in 2 weeks तो सही ही जा रहा है. One of their freighters, one of their freighters, one of their freights, Neptune. A Neptune article A must be replaced with article the Neptune. Thousands of people in Telangana are employed on the granite in company. On the granite companies. Freedom of expression, meaning the right to express one's own conviction and belief, means in this lockdown period, every worker in the factory has started bringing their own lunch. Every worker के साथ ही जाना चाहिए. In this lockdown period, every worker in the factory have started bringing. Do you earn so much to make both ends meet? Make your both ends meet. Do you do you earn so much to make your both ends meet? Mr. Rao asked the newcomer to his office if he will minded parts of the following sentences. What most of us Darshan wished he had not went. You need You need to have, you can have, you could should have, you should have brought your umbrella. There was a bell over the door that jingled whenever a customer entered. That jingled, that jingle, which jingled wherever who jingles know the jingle. सही तो है. Many accidents at the factory are caused because of many accidents at the factory. The metro service is too good that one doesn't have to wait since a few minutes, beyond a few minutes. The soldiers carried around the order of their commander without question. Carried out. Jamnalal Bajaj was one of the few businessmen who incurred the wrath of the British for supporting the freedom movement. That that tree fell down yesterday. Narrowly missed my car. Missed. Missing my car. That tree fell down yesterday. Narrowly missing my car. Missing or missed? Missed. Okay, missing. Not only the parent but also the children were sad. You will participate in the marathon, won't you? There are two less space for Naveen to park his car. There were too little space. There was too little. Banu promised that he would have come today, but he hasn't arrived. Promised he would come today. The teacher advised the children to not to not to go near the lake. For most people, a six-figure salary was unimaginable 2 decades ago. For most people, most many. I will I will not go to the party lest you will promise to accompany me. Lest you promise will lest you promise. Lest me unless you promise. Until you. The World Health Organization warned many people are likely to die of epidemics than of the tsunami. Okay. That even many people were likely to die. Okay. Either warned. Okay, no problem. The quick also dash mudslides. I dash his contribution to my book. Dash it was substantial. Acknowledged. Tables are usually made of wood. There is a dash amount of fatty acid and carbohydrates in some of the important chocolates. There is a there is a negligible. Acha. The food damaged books so much that it was impossible to dash them. The flood damaged the books so much it was impossible to retrieve them. Do not look, do not look dash on woman. Do not look left. Do not look down on woman. Pour the juice, dash the glass into the glass. The foolish crows dash to sing. Tried. When we got home last evening, we found that the guest had arrived. There were so many dash points in his speech that the audience dashed to get the message. There were so many irrelevant points in his speech that the audience failed to get the message. My Nigerian friend Fela is having trouble finding work here in London, but he says if push comes to shove, he can always win the lottery in the journey of that is life. Go back to Nigeria. When there is no other choice, other when everything has failed, here go back to अच्छा when push comes to shove का मतलब होता है जब कोई choice नहीं होता. They organized an event last month in Dash with another company. They organized an event last month in connection with other company. Collaboration. Mrs. Hall was prepared to excuse the scientist's strange habits and dash temper, irritable temper.